tonight it's official. Like, I'm going to be taking the first injections to start IVF. Like, we are here, like the fight, you know, going through this and going to the fertility doctor and trying these IUIs and the process of that and the heartbreak and disappointment and the insurance setbacks and all of that. And we're finally here, you know. Hi, you guys. So, I'm just leaving the appointment. It went well. It was just a blood work and ultrasound appointment. So they took my blood work and they're going to get back to me later to let me know what my hormone levels are, to give me next steps. They also did an ultrasound. So they looked at my ovaries. So she said she's going to look over my things and I'll pretty much be starting meds today. The nurse will email me, very detailed email with instructions on what meds to take, how to take them, duration, time, and time. So I'm looking forward to that email, and I'll come back and probably later tonight to share with you guys what my actual protocol is and kind of like the process that I'll have to go through with these injections. So I'm excited so far. So I'll come back to you guys as this process continues. Yes, everything is delivered.
Okay, perfect. So what's going to happen next is that I'm going to send you a pretty lengthy email. I like to give a call beforehand because it can be overwhelming.
Okay.
So the two medications you're going to start this evening is Channel F and Menopur.
Okay.
Two things for that. The only thing is Menopur, your dose is going to be 2 of the powder vials. This is all in the email, but I just want to emphasize that because I know some people can misread that and not understand it fully.
Okay.
Okay. There are videos for each medication, so I usually advise patients to watch the videos as you prepare the medication and then inject them one after the other, just because it kind of makes it easier and you don't have to psych yourself up for the second injection if you just kind of go one after the other.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually a little bit better. What else can I tell you? I also included, there's another 2 documents that on the email. One of them gives you more so of a timeline of what to expect on the next couple visits that you'll be coming.
Okay.
And one is a patient education packet that we give everyone. So it has questions about, like, for example, we don't ask that you take ibuprofen during the cycle, only Tylenol.
Okay.
But any questions you may have in regards to that is in the packet. But again, you can always email me and call me if you have any questions regarding the cycle, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you should be receiving that email shortly. Go over the videos. I'm here until 4:30 today, so if you do go through the videos and are not understanding, just give me a call back and we can walk through it together, okay?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course, no problem. Have a great day, okay?
Okay, you too. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, I'm so excited. I get to start my meds today. Hi, you guys. So I hope that you can hear me. I'm just leaving my first scan since starting the STIMS meds. So today is Thursday, July 21st. And so my doctor wasn't there today. Another doctor scanned me, but she was able to find my left ovary today, which is good. The right ovary showed 7 follicles less than 10, and the left side showed 8 follicles less than 10. So I'll hear from the doctor, from the nurse later on today, but I'm assuming that that is good. So far in the cycle, today makes day 4 of STIMS, so tonight I'll take my video stopped. Tonight I'll take my 4th set of injections, and then we just keep going from there. So far so good. I haven't had any like real side effects or anything. I did, which was something I didn't expect. Yesterday in the morning when I got up, I went to the bathroom and I noticed that I was bleeding. But I checked with the ladies in my fertility group that I'm in, and they said that's completely normal, especially being that I was coming off of birth control to start the cycle. So that happened. Other than that, I mean, maybe being moody. You know, I've been real snappy towards Brian, but I'm usually snappy towards him, so I can't tell if that's the meds or just me. I'll come back to you guys as more takes place. Hey, ciao. Alright, good morning, you guys. Today is Saturday, July 23rd, and I'm just leaving the doctor's office. This was my second monitoring appointment since starting the STIMS, and I took the 5th round of STIMS last night, so this is day 6 of STIMS, so tonight will be my 6th set of shots. So good thing she was able to see the left ovary as well as the right ovary. She noticed, I'm going to ask for a final count later when the nurse emails me, but from what I could see, it was like maybe 4 on the right, and I can't remember how many on the left, but I had one that was 10 millimeters. The others were 9 millimeters and 8 millimeters, and then I guess some smaller than that, because she would say like a few less than 10. So she told me, she was like, they need to continue to grow. She's gonna possibly up my dosage to get them growing faster, because at this point they should, I'm assuming they should be bigger, which I was hoping that they would be bigger, at least like 13 millimeters at least, because she was saying she wants them to be double with it, like around 20 millimeters before we can even think about doing a retrieval. We'll see what the nurse says when I get my email later, what they increase my dosage to. I'm actually happy about that, because I feel like I have no side effects or anything, which is good, but it also led me to believe that they were not growing at a faster pace. Slow and steady wins the race, but I just needed to pick up a little bit. So I'll update you guys on what they say when the nurse emails me back. Good morning, you guys, it's me again. Same spot, different day. I'm leaving my monitoring appointment. It is STIM day 8, which tonight when I take my injections, it'll be day 8, full day 8 of STIMS. Today, better news. So when I went on Saturday, remember I told you the growth really wasn't up to what my doctor wanted it to be, so she increased my dosage. The gonal F, I was doing 225 per night. She increased it to 300. So Saturday night, I took the 300 dose. Sunday night, last night, I took the 300 dose. And so since then, the follicles have grown some. So I can't remember exactly what she said, but on the right side, there were, I believe, there's an 8, 3 12s, I want to say, and a 10. And then it was 4 less than 10. And then on the left side, it was, I think, 3 10s, a 12, and 3 less than 10. I might not be perfect on that, but that's just what I'm trying to remember, what she said. So when the nurse emails me later, I'm going to ask her to send me like my E2 levels, lining, and the exact follicle number, so I'll be able to tell you the exact numbers eventually. I'm assuming that when the doctor or the nurse emails me later, they're going to tell me continue excuse me, continue with the 300 dosage for gonal F. They may increase the Miniper, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if they're going to tell me to start taking the Cetrotide, which is the antagonist. How that works is they tell you once your follicles get a certain size, they start making you take the antagonists, which is either cetrotide or ganirelix, and that helps to stop your body from ovulating too soon, which we don't want to happen. So I don't think that they're going to tell me to start taking that today, but you never know. And if they do, that means they see something good, or on the right path. That means my hormone levels are easing on up. That's it. I'm going to end up getting hit by a car trying to do this video in this very busy area of Manhattan. So I'll come back to y'all later when I find out more. All right, ciao. All right, good morning, everyone. So it's me again, leaving the doctor's office. Today is day 10 of STIMS, which when I stim tonight, it'll be my 10th day of taking STIMS. I'm actually at 3 injections now. I'm still doing the Gono-F at 300, the Menopure at 150, and now I'm doing cetrotide, the pen, to stop ovulation. At this scan, it wasn't my doctor today, it was another doctor. She was so nice. She did have trouble finding my left ovary, so it took her a while. Of course, she had to press on my belly to get it in view, but she was able to get the numbers, and I'm actually really happy with the numbers today. So I wrote them down, but I'm not able to like look at them and record at the same time. But on the right side, if I can remember correctly, I had 2 that were 16 millimeters, and I had, I believe, I don't know if I had any 14. I think I had some 14s on that side and 10s. I had an 8 was the smallest that she measured, and then it was 3 that were less than 10. And on the left side, I had 2 16s, 2 14s, a 12. One of those sides I had an 11 as well, and I had some 10s, and then I had 5 less than 10. So she said, you know, be on the lookout for Dr. Taurasi to write me back and give me like next steps. But just off what she's seen, the growth is looking good, but I'll probably need a little bit more time. It's possible that they may have me start coming every day now instead of every other day, because once they get to the size that they are now, they tend to start growing a little more rapidly. As of the numbers right now, like not counting the 9s, not counting the 8, I'm looking at about, I wanted to say 8 total follicles possible. So that's a good number for me. I don't need anything excessive as long as they're healthy and normal and lead to a baby. We'll see, people. I'm excited. We're getting closer and closer. All right, so I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao. Good morning. Today is Thursday, July 28th. I'm just leaving the doctor's office again. Yesterday when the nurse emailed me, she told me to come today, which means I'm now at the point where I need to be monitored daily instead of every other day, which means we're getting closer and closer to the end. So good news today. So total, there are 15 measurable follicles, which means 10 millimeters or greater. Out of those 15, I feel like 10 of them are in the running, right, for possible retrieval, because there are at least 15 millimeters or greater, right? So I can't remember like between left and right, but I know that I have one that's 21 millimeters, one that's 18. I have 4 that are 17. I have, I believe, 2 that are 16, 1 or 2 that are 16, and then I have 3 or 4 that are 15. And then I have like 4 or 5 that are 10, which means those 9s grew at least 1 millimeter, and then some of the ones that were less than 10 grew, which is good. So the doctor who did my scan, it wasn't my doctor. The doctor who did my scan said that they'll probably have me come back tomorrow. So continue STIMS tonight, come back tomorrow to see. But I'll stop here. I'm gonna get to my car before I get a ticket, and I will talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow. All right, ciao. Good morning. Today is Friday, July 29th, and I'm just leaving the doctor's office. This is, I believe, day 12 of STIMS if you include tonight, and I am a little bit upset about today's monitoring appointment. Yesterday's was so great. I had those really good big follicles, and I expected them to be even bigger today, being that I took STIMS last night, and my doctor was there, and she actually measured my follicles. She was a lot more conservative than the doctor who measured me yesterday, so the follicles seem to have like either not grown or shrank compared to the numbers that I got yesterday. So yesterday I had a 21 millimeter, had an 18 millimeter, like 4 17s, 16, like 3 15s, you know. Today I had like, I think the biggest one that she measured was 17 millimeters. So that was disappointing. So I asked her, I'm like, is it typical or normal for them to shrink? And she said, oh, they haven't shrank. It's just the way that they're measured. So, you know, different doctors measure differently. Some of mine, they're packed in that ovary, y'all. And some of them were like flat. So she showed me an example with one. She was like, the way she measured it, I think it was like, I can't remember. It was a certain millimeter, but then when she measured it as it elongated, it was much longer, you know, a higher millimeter count. So she was just like, it's all based on the measurements, and she was like, and this is exactly why they take more into account than just follicle sizes. They look at your estrogen levels, they look at your LH, like whatever your hormones are doing, to let them know what else is going on. Now the doctor is saying I gotta take them STIM meds again tonight and possibly trigger on come back here in the morning, possibly trigger on Saturday for a Monday retrieval. And I'm just so annoyed because I'm tired of taking those injections. I'm like over it. I'm beyond over it, actually. Like, they hurt, the menopause stings, and now like the gonal F, they used to hurt, but like for the past 2 days the injections hurt, and now I'm at 3. So like, it's mind over matter, but I'm like having to psych myself up to, you know, inject myself 3 times with these injections, and doing this process is just a lot, you know. And I can't have my medications moving around. I need them near me so that I can take them when I'm supposed to. I need them at a certain temperature. Some of them have to be refrigerated, some of them have to stay at room temperature, and it's summertime, so it's hot. It's just like a lot to think about, and I wanted to be done with that part, so at least I don't have to be strapped to those medications no more, and I can do whatever I need to do and not have to make sure I'm home in time to take the medications. I have them stored properly. Do another retrieval, y'all. I don't know. I'm not interested. So that's where we are now. That's it. Because I'm just upset, so I'll run my mouth and ramble on forever. So that's it, you guys. I'll keep you updated. Talk to you when I get some more news. All right, y'all. Good morning, you guys. Today is Saturday, July 30th. I'm just leaving my scan, of course. I've lost track of the STIM days. I think it's day 13. I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty happy with the scan today. Much better than yesterday. So it's a total of 16 measurable follicles. Out of the 16, 12 of them are 16 millimeters and higher, with the highest being, I think I have like 2 21 millimeters, 220, 319, 218, you know, so they're good numbers. And then I also have a 15 millimeter, one of those, and 3 14 millimeters, which I'm thinking if they have me trigger tonight, then those 14 could possibly grow between now and, you know, retrieval time. The 15s too. I just hope that the 21s and 20s don't, you know, over mature, which is always a possibility. But 16 measurable follicles is really good. 12 is really good. I'm happy with all of those numbers, and I'm so glad to say that I don't have any side effects. I don't feel ill. I don't feel bloated. I don't feel nauseous. I don't have headaches. I feel absolutely like myself. And that is a blessing from God, because I know a lot of women struggle, you know, during the stimulation phase, and they have really intense side effects and they feel miserable. So I'm grateful that that is not my journey at this moment, and I'm also sympathetic to any of the women out there who it is a part of their journey, because I know that this whole process is tough, and then to have these crazy side effects makes it worse. I try not to complain a lot, but this is not easy, and going get scans every day, and then sometimes getting good news, sometimes getting not so good news, and having to process that and still go about your day, and you know, with that news, and still have a laundry list of things to do, and it's like you don't even have the time to really like let it marinate. So I ramble on to you guys every day, but I just wanted to say happy with today's scan. Looking forward to the message from the nurse later. If it's the weekend nurse, I'm not gonna get anything, because she's straight to the point and she don't reply. But hopefully it's my original nurse and I get instructions to trigger tonight. I'd even prefer if my doctor emailed me. So I'll let you guys know if they tell me that I can trigger. I will let you know. All right, that's it for now. Ciao. Good morning, people. It is Sunday, July 31st, and I'm just leaving my doctor's office. I'm so excited because I didn't even come back to you guys yesterday. Yesterday was extremely busy, but yesterday around a little afternoon, I got an email from the nurse, a notification of my appointment today, and an email from the nurse telling me that yesterday was trigger day. So they told me that I needed to trigger at exactly 8 p.m. and I needed to do 2,500 MIU of HCG and then 40 milliliters of Lupron or Leuprolide, same thing, at exactly 8 p.m., one after the other. And then I needed to be here today at 8 a.m. for blood work only, no ultrasound today. And this appointment was just to see the how the HCG, you know, I guess affected my system. Like, what are the levels in my hormones, to determine, one, if it worked, two, if I need to take an additional injection. So she did tell me with the HCG to take it and then put the rest in the refrigerator just in case I needed to take more. She said it's unlikely, but just in case. So hopefully I don't have to take more. I'm over injections right now, but I'm excited because in addition to telling me that to take the trigger site yesterday at 8 p.m., I have been officially scheduled for my egg retrieval on Monday, August 1st, which is tomorrow, at 8 a.m. And so me and Brian have to be here at 7:30 a.m. to sign in, and then he got to do his little ones and twos, you know what I'm saying, and then they're gonna get me ready and extract these eggs. So yesterday when I came, I told you guys the last time that we did the follicle scan, I had 16 measurable follicles, 14 millimeters and up. 3 of them were 14, 1 was 15, and the rest was, I think 2 was 16 and the rest was 17 and higher, up to 21. So it's been an additional day. So and with the HCG trigger shot, they've probably gotten a little bigger, and Of course, for those of you who don't know, that trigger shot is to put them through the final maturation stage so that at the time of retrieval, we have the best chance for them to be completely matured and ready. In addition, it also initiates that process and then ovulation. So once you take the trigger shot, exactly 36 or 35 hours later, you do the retrieval, because your body will ovulate at that point, and we want to get these eggs out before my body ovulates. So I'm so excited, you guys. Like, these early mornings and all of these injections and this whole process, the up and down of good scan, bad, not so good scan, and my expectations. Like, this journey so far has really taught me that I really need to like check my expectations and just kind of go with the flow more than what I'm used to. So from today, I'm gonna go run some errands and do whatever I can, and then prepare myself for tomorrow. I have to take antibiotics tonight with dinner, and then I can't eat or drink anything after midnight because they will be putting me to sleep. Thank you, Jesus, for this for the retrieval. So, and I haven't had any side effects, but I don't feel bloated, but my stomach is extended, I don't know which word. So I do have like a little, my little belly, and then I'm starting to feel like the ovary twinges more so on the left hand side than the right. They're not painful, but they're there. So I'm hoping and praying that this retrieval is easy peasy. Everything works out fine on my end. Everything works out fine on Brian's end. We're able to get these eggs out. I pray to God that they're mature, that they fertilize, that they grow to 5-day blast, and that they look good. They look healthy, because remember, we're not getting them PGTA tested. We're kind of just trusting in the Lord for this. So that fresh transfer is gonna be scheduled on Saturday, if all goes well and my embryos make it. So, and then at that point, they call it in the trying to conceive community pupo, which is pregnant until proven otherwise. So on Saturday, I'll be pregnant until proven otherwise, and then I have to do the 2-week wait to do my beta testing. So I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm really excited. So thank you guys for being along with me on this journey so far. I'll keep you updated. I'll definitely come back on tomorrow morning to let you guys know where I am mentally, where Brian is mentally, and like just share like our thoughts and excitement for tomorrow. So until then, I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have an amazing day, whatever day it is by the time you see this video. All right, you guys, ciao. Hi, you guys. I just wanted to come back real quick because I realized the way that I am pacing these videos, I'm going to be doing a full video of the stem process and the trigger process, and retrieval will be its own separate video. So the last clip, I told you guys I'll be back tomorrow to tell you guys all about that, which I will, but it won't be posted with this video. So being that this is pretty much the wrap up of my stem and trigger video, I just want to reiterate how grateful I am for this entire process, the opportunity, and just to be able to bring you guys along. I know that many of you, this is not your journey. You've never experienced this, but many of you have. I know as I was beginning, I searched endlessly for, authentic stories and women and couples who were going through this and who could really kind of shed light on the whole entire process from start to finish. And that's what I'm trying to do, not only for me as a therapeutic method, but also for you guys out there who are just beginning or even have been on the journey and have felt like you're either alone or there's not enough representation in any capacity, right? So I say all that to say this clip wraps up this video, which I talked all about the process of me taking STIMS, my monitoring appointment during that time, my instructions to trigger, and then my blood work appointment, which I'm just leaving from now, post trigger. And so this is it. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed the first-hand look into me going to the doctor every day, you know what I'm saying? And I stay masked up nowadays, especially with this monkeypox stuff. So my apologies that, you know, being that I'm outdoors, you know, I still keep the mask up because it'd be a lot of people around here. But anyway, just thank you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys can like draw me into your experiences as well. Like, feel free to comment below and tell me like anything that intrigued you about what I've been through, that enlightened you, that, you know, you were confused about, or that you know, agreed with or didn't agree with in terms of my approach, or whatever your questions may be, or even if you just want to share your journey. I'm here to listen, and I thank you guys again for being on this journey with me. I hope that the following video about my retrieval is successful. It's a successful retrieval, so I can have some good news to share with you guys, and then for the rest of the process. So my intentions is to do a retrieval video to talk all about that, then a transfer video to talk all about that, and then a results video to see did all of this work for us. So that ends it here, you guys. Thank you once again, and I really appreciate, you know, the community, you know, within this process. So I hope that you guys have a great day, week, month, year, and so on. And I will talk to you guys later, for real this time. All right, ciao.